My mother was from Holland, Sweden. My dad,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you what. He was a hard worker. He hadn't been a farmer in Sweden, but when he came to this country, he went to a farm and he bought a farm, but it was all new to him. He was really a lumberjack, and he worked for the big lumber companies in Canada and northern Minnesota. So you might say that he was a laboring man. Although he was skilled with a saw and an axe. Why did you decide to enlist? I was in the Army in 1940, World War II. I didn't have to enlist. I was drafted, and I was the fourth one to go from Douglas County in Wisconsin. So we went to Milwaukee to enter the Army. In your personal life, what objects do you enjoy the most? It was it always this one? What objects do I enjoy the most? I enjoy books the most. I like to read books, especially history books and novels. Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because it's interesting to me. And what profession do you respect the most? What profession do you respect the most? Oh, I'd have to say a doctor. Doctor's profession I respect the most, because they do a lot of studying. They're usually smart people, and they know a lot about life. What was the hardest job you did? Hardest job. The hardest job that I did was when I was hired by the manager of the Rural Electrification Administration, and the bookkeeper and the accountant had been gone for 2 weeks. So I had to pick up all the ends and make out the next payroll checks, and that was a tough job, because I had to look for everything. Everything was gone. The person that was there before wasn't there anymore. So I had to look at the records and get everything done. And that was tough. Oh my gosh. What happens when you die? What happens? You die. What do you mean?
I think you pretty well answered it. I think that's okay.
When I die, it'll probably be in my family. I'll have 2 sisters that are still living. My oldest brother that lived in Florida, he died about a year ago. And I'll probably follow him. Would you talk about near-death experience? No, I never had any near-death experience. How do you feel about getting old? I think it's tough to be old. You run into a lot of things that you never really expected, and it's very, very difficult.
How about the opposite? What's difficult for others and easy for you?
Well, you mean physically?
difficult for others, but easy for me.
It kind of comes naturally. Is there anything that comes naturally to you?
Natural. Oh. To eat.
Okay, I could see that. I can understand that.
That's the thing that really comes natural, because I know very well that I have to eat if I want to stay alive. If I quit eating, I'll lose weight and die.
Mm-hmm.
What do you pray for? Pray? Is that P-R-A-Y or P-R-E-Y? You mean what I pray for?
Uh-huh.
Oh. What do you pray for? I pray for help from God. I pray to God for my food and for everything else that I have, because I know that when I die, I won't take anything with me. God has let me have it while I'm living, but when I'm gone, it'll be left to other people. What would you like to be remembered
for?
You're doing the right thing?
How do you know you're doing the right thing?
Well, in every way, if I do the right thing, and I know that's right, what's right and wrong, that I follow and do the right thing. And I know that I did a lot of dumb things, a lot of things that are not right, but that have been sinful, and I have asked God for forgiveness, and He has forgiven me. Is that enough?
I think so. How do you feel?
See, I've done a lot of things that are sinful and bad, and I have asked God to forgive me, and God has forgiven me.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I can say about that.
Yeah. And
I can't tell you about what I did was wrong, or what I shouldn't have done, and so on, because that's too private. I'm sorry about doing things that are wrong, but I like everybody else, I've done that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to be remembered as bringing up a family of 2 girls that are very good looking and that have done a good job and that are honest and truthful and have helped me a lot. That's, and I must be remembered for taking care of my affairs and taking care of my family and helping my wife as time goes on. Just that I'm good, not bad.
Okay.
That's what I'm remembered as. I want to be remembered as one that talks straight English without any swearing or without any profanity.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my grandsons. I'm thankful to be able to help them once in a while and to talk to them and to have them come and see me. I'm just absolutely delighted and thankful with my own family, including Steve and Kathy and David and Scott and Jonathan's wife Lourdes. I'm thankful for them. They are great people.